Okay, let's order another guitar through Temu. This time it's going to be a Gibson J-45 copy. And I've got some specifics I want to be changed on it. I don't want it exactly like the ones they offer. Of course, they don't show the headstock in the pictures. So I'm going to contact the person I bought the Martin from now that I got his contact information, because once you purchase, you can contact that actual seller. Let's order another guitar. Now, this is the headstock that I wanted. It's called the banner logo, and that is the one I was wanting on this. I sent this picture to him along with another picture of the body I wanted, which is this. And this is the body that I wanted on this one. You can see the inlays on this particular picture. It's the Gibson J-45 banner logo. That was the picture previously of the headstock of this, made in 1942 to 45. Now, he has already answered me back, and really too quickly, I thought. He answered me back and said, sure, we can get that headstock logo, no problem. And I go, well, I don't want to wait 2 months for it. And he goes, no, I think we got one in stock. So, in other words, they all, collude together. And he has found one already, answered me really quickly, and then sent me a link to the one I need to buy to get that particular one with this body on it and that headstock logo, that Gibson banner logo, the old one from 1942 to 45 when those were made. I also requested, and I'm not sure, there's a little language barrier there. It seemed like he had pretty good English, but I said, could you relic at least the headstock? Don't do the body, just relic it. And I sent him a picture. I don't have that one up here right now, but sent him a picture of one that was old. I said, and kind of make it look like that. Can you do that? And he answered yes immediately. So we'll see. We're going to go ahead and order this thing right now. All right, here we are. This is what the link brought me to. It's a special one for that particular one. And you can see if you want to contact that certain seller, you're free to do so. Add to cart. This item is almost sold out. Yeah, I know. Well, he made a specific one for this particular one. And what do we got? 290. Oh, there's something else I was going to buy. Let me uncheck that. All right. So you can see the estimated total is $288.71. And I'm about to check out. Here is a very quick update. He ended up sending me these photos of what he is actually shipping me, and pretty fast. But anyway, that is the exact logo I was looking for. I was looking up here at the peak. Can't quite tell. It looks like that little black on whatever that tag is back there is kind of messing it up. I think that's the correct headstock shape. That is the correct headstock logo. And it has been lacquer checked as if it's aged, that I can tell in this picture, which is pretty awesome. The perfect inlays. Wow. Now the pick guard, I don't know if that's the actual one he's going to go with. That's a little off, but that's okay. That's okay. It is on its way. Looks like we have a FedEx update. It is almost here. It's here. Well, let's go get it. All right. That wasn't bad. Ah, there she is. Check it out. Oh, crap. Ah, this thing's heavy. Oh, darn. All right, here we go. Let's pick her up. Oh, hey, this has to have a case in it also. I think I ordered a case. Oh man, this thing's heavy. Oh. Whoa. This
is a heavy one. Okay. All right. Oh. Whew. Okay. Dang.
All right, let's get this thing unboxed. Again, it's the same, pretty much same size box as the last shipment. It's crazy. Oh man. Appreciate the packing. Oh, these things again. Kind of expected. Oh man, that's a bunch. It does have a case. Shipped it in a case. Alright. Well, there's a handle. It's got a hard shell case with it, which is pretty good. At least I know it's protected. Alright, here we go. Alright, let me set it on this right here, and we'll open her up. It's not a case that says Gibson on it. That's okay, looks pretty generic. Is that latch broken? No? Alright. Any latch over here? No. Alright, here we go. Well, that looks like what's in the picture so far. Well, let me get it out of this and mount this back up. Alright, let's get it out of this. I need a little more light on the situation. Okay. Oh. Headstock's not broken. Nope. It's what you always kind of fear, is the headstock being... Ah! What does that say? There's the brand. It's gee, I don't even know what that says. What does that say? Groovy. I've never seen that put on there. Oh, they wanted to hide the actual headstock. Yeah, it's got a little sticker on there. They went ahead and put it on there. There we go. There is the Gibson. And you can see the relicking on it. Oh, wow. Yeah, that came out very nice. Look at that. Looks like old lacquer checking when the light hits it. That's a pretty good job. Let's check out the serial number that they... Okay, they didn't stamp anything on the back. Well, at least they don't say there's something they're not. That's pretty heavy duty. That's not the throwaway tuners that you usually get with them. But not bad, not bad. Love the finish work they did on that. Boy, for a relicking job. Yeah, they sprayed some coolant on it, some refrigerant. Yeah, did it the old-fashioned way to get that stuff to split up. That I don't think that's lacquer. No, that's not lacquer. It's hard to get lacquer to do that. But let's take a look at the body. Looks like it's in good shape. Let me take this off the tripod. Wow. Very nice, very nice. Don't care for the pick guard, but what? Does that say Starshine? Made in China? Oh crap, they didn't send me the do they have anything up there? No. There's nothing on that block up there. Nothing. Oh, okay. Nothing on the spline? Nope. Well, Starshine with a Gibson headstock logo. And a very nice relic job that makes it look pretty old. We got the 2 screws like it's supposed to be. Of course, that's not correct all the way, but inlays. Yeah, I gotta compliment those in. That one's a little crooked, but not too bad. That won't be noticed. The rosette, kind of plain. Bridge looks pretty sturdy. Don't know what wood that is. Could be some kind of rosewood ebony, something like that. Very nice finish on this. I don't see any flaws on this. Just a little dust. That's just dust. Sides. Very nice. Slightly yellowed, which is what I was asking for. That's another thing. The back. Back looks fantastic. Back of the neck. There you got a little volute. Happy with this. Only thing is the orange tag that goes on the inside of the body. I'll look for that in the packing and stuff. They usually send them along. This one got built in China. Yeah, definitely. And with the headstock logo covered up. I think they just relic that to make it look. That is cool. I know the camera doesn't pick it up perfectly, but that is what lacquer does when it ages. It cracks like that. It's called checking. It's not actual cracks, it's just checking on the actual top of it, because over a period of time lacquer keeps shrinking, so it eventually just develops cracks. Of course, the body has no crack. Of course, it's polyurethane. It's a poly finish. But anyway, let's get some better photos of this. There's some daylight on it. Kind of get you some, get it in the sun there where you can see that lacquer checking. What a beautiful job. Correct headstock. Only a Gibson is good enough. The banner looks good. Very good. The headstock open book looks pretty close. Good tuners, like I said. A little over sanding there. Got a little zealous on the. That's pretty. Well, what do you expect? Looks like they filled in a little bit of a crack, but that's all right. What do you expect? Pay this little for this thing. I am pretty happy with this. Yes. Oh, the true measure. Let's set it on this bed. I have not touched the tuners. You'll just have to take my word for it. But wow. I don't know if you're hearing what I'm hearing, but we'll sit down and play it. did you pick up the problem with it? If you look real close when I was strumming it, I wanted to point out something. The projection is okay for what it is, but if you look closely, it does not have acoustic strings on it. This is electric guitar strings. They're very thick electric guitar strings, but nonetheless, an acoustic will not sound good with straight electric guitar strings. Maybe the top two strings, yes, but the wound strings, no. This thing needs acoustic strings on it, but it came in with these steel strings. I'm thinking they didn't have any when they strung it up before they sent it, so they just stuck some electric guitar strings on it. But you need that bronze phosphor to sound. It projects more. It's brighter. So, and also, if you noticed, it had some string buzz on it. I would give this thing a little bit. It's set up better than the last one because the action is actually pretty low on it. It's just got some string buzz, and the neck is straight. It doesn't need any adjustment at all as far as the truss rod adjustment, but I'm thinking that this one just needs minor. It's got some high frets on it. Just needs a once over, probably on the fret level, and then maybe a crown and a couple of them if need be, but smoothing it out a little bit, and this thing would play like a gem. It was buzzing all over the place. Anyway, I had to press down hard to keep it from buzzing. This is I'd give this one a B minus. Last one was a C minus. This is definitely a step up. The construction of the actual guitar is excellent. I mean, it's got the herringbone all the way around on the inside. If you just look at the construction of this, it is actually excellent. No humping of the bridge. I mean, it's flat as a pancake across there. It is a solid wood top, so I'll give it that. I think the sides and the back are definitely some kind of laminate. It is, even though it doesn't have acoustic strings on it, the projection isn't as much as the Martin, but the construction of this one is really good. It's a good, solid acoustic guitar. The tuners on it are good. The tuners hold tune, which is a good thing. I like the volute and how they did that. It looks like a very strong neck. That's maple, obviously. They got a maple neck on this. Mahogany laminate. Looks like mahogany, and this is some kind of spruce, maybe, on the top. But it is, it's a very well constructed. Give it a B minus, which is a step up from the Martin. So, anyway, hey, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you would. You don't have to, but I ask you if you will. Maybe. If you like this content, drop a comment below. If you don't like it, drop a comment below. Because, I aim to please and displease at the same time. But anyway, thanks for watching.